One day, Wendy discovered that her husband Stanley was having an affair. He had been seeing a college student. It was Stanley's birthday. Wendy had prepared a table full of dishes early in the day. Just then she heard a notification from his phone. Ding. He had left his phone at home. Wendy switched it on and saw a text from the college student. I hurt myself when I was carrying the cake. It hurt so much. Attached was a selfie. People often say successful businessmen like Stanley favored this type of woman when choosing mistresses. Wendy clutched the phone tightly, her fingers turning white from the pressure. Ding. Another text came from the college student. Mr. Hawk, see you at Cloud Hotel tonight. Wendy grabbed her bag and headed straight to Cloud Hotel. She soon arrived at the hotel, ready to go in. Just then she saw her parents, Harry and Lillian, at the entrance. Dad, Mom, what are you doing here? She asked. Harry and Lillian, caught off guard, exchanged a glance. Jessica. Through the hotel's gleaming floor-to-ceiling windows, Wendy spotted her sister Jessica and immediately froze. Jessica had always been a beauty, most beautiful legs in town. Wendy found it laughable. She turned to her parents and said coldly, "So I'm the last to know?" Entire family confrontation lines. Harry's guilt, Lillian's disdain, Wendy's defiance, revelation of Jessica and Stanley's past. The cake had "Happy Birthday, Honey" written on it in frosting. Wendy lit the candles on the cake. Wendy let out a bitter laugh, the white swan. Wendy was an ugly duckling, while Jessica was the white swan. After waking up, Stanley abandoned the ugly duckling and returned to the white swan's side. This wasn't love, it was self-delusion. Stanley had never loved her. Today, Stanley had made her lose completely. Tears welled in her eyes as she blew out the candles, plunging the villa back into darkness. Just then, two bright headlights pierced through the night. Stanley's Rolls-Royce Phantom sped up the driveway and came to a halt on the lawn. Wendy's eyelashes quivered. He had come back. She had thought he wouldn't return tonight. The villa door opened and Stanley stepped in, carrying the cool air of the night with him. Stanley Hawk, the heir of the Hawk family, had been a business prodigy from a very young age. "Why didn't you turn on the lights?" he asked in a deep, magnetic voice as he turned on the wall lamp with a click. The sudden brightness made Wendy blink. When her eyes adjusted, she looked at him. Dressed in a custom-tailored black suit, Stanley exuded a cold, aristocratic elegance that left countless socialites dreaming of him at night. "It's your birthday," she said. Stanley's handsome face remained indifferent as his gaze swept lazily over the dining table. "Don't waste your time on this again. I don't celebrate such occasions." Wendy smiled faintly. "Is it that you don't celebrate, or you just don't want to celebrate with me?" Stanley glanced at her, his gaze impassive. "Think what you like." With that, he turned around and started up the stairs. He had always been like this, distant and cold. Wendy stood and called after him. "It's your birthday today. I have a gift for you." However, Stanley didn't stop or turn around. "I don't need it." Wendy let out a soft chuckle and said, "Stanley, let's get a divorce." Stanley froze mid-step, one foot already on the staircase. He turned around, his deep black eyes locking onto her.